my name is Mpfareleni Mabidi. I'm from South Africa, from an organization called CSVR, Center for the Study of Violence and Reconciliation. In Kampala, currently I'm a psychosocial associate at Justice Access Point. So my expectations was that I'm going to be in communities more. You find that maybe I'm in communities maybe twice in a week or 3 times in a week. But that, when I came in, changed a little bit because the organization that I'm working with, it's more of into law. So most of the things that you would do in practice in the community on a weekly basis, it's things that we do them in policies, in drafting, you know. So there's more writings, more meetings and trainings, which are a bit different compared to what I know back home as somebody who implements work in the community more. I've learned that justice, freedom, and democracy, it's not linear. And it's not a one-size-fits-all across all the countries. We might all be celebrating independence, democracy, but it's not how it looks for each country. Each country, they've got their own limitations, they've got their own successes, and it's something that has just widened up my knowledge and understanding. Coming from South Africa, where we've done quite a milestone when it comes to democracy and freedom and liberation work, right? But having to come here, we realize that those work has been done, but there's more gaps and more learnings that as a country here, we still need to strengthen on and collaborate more, even with other countries that they've done lots and lots of milestones. The exposure, especially doing the work in the East African part of the continent, I feel that I'm very challenged by that, because coming from the southern region, most of my work in my department back home, I would work in the southern region mostly. So you find that you now have more understanding and more knowledge about the southern side. So having to come to the eastern side, you're like, oh, is this how things are done here? You know, there's more to learn. There's greater things and opportunities that you're like, I didn't know about this, you know, having to find out new skills, new method of doing things, new methodologies and approaches that you thought you know, but you like, no, actually, it's not a one-size-fits-all. Like I've been saying, that some of these things, they just open up your mind to say, where do I need to strengthen up? Where's my room for learning? I've realized that the community here, it's similar to where I come from. So even some of the challenges and the dynamics that they go through, it's some of the things that it cuts across. So having to come in, it's things that you realize that culturally or as a society, especially for us Africans, it's a bit similar. I've moderated workshops, I've facilitated on workshops, we've drafted policies, articles, we've engaged in the conversations when the organization and other stakeholders are having conversation with regards to the amendment bill that the country is facing. So we have been part of those discussions, part of those spaces. Some of those instances happened when we were here. So participating with other stakeholders where we are in condemnation of what has just happened and trying to find ways of how to support was a very eye-opening project for me.
What advice would you offer to future NOREC fellows, Mr. JAP?
I would like to say they should be open-minded, be ready to challenge yourself, be ready to face your fears, and be ready to learn. You know, always have a mind to learn. Open up your mind to new challenges, new perspectives. You might feel like because you come from a sector that does similar things to that institution that you are placed on, then you feel like, maybe I know a lot of things, these people don't know here and there. But actually, if you put that on the side and just focus on what is present at that moment, there is more to learn.